considering some of the sort of strides you made since you've come into the team?
Yeah, definitely. I think it depends on the time frame. If you're talking about since I've been at the football club, then we've come a long, long way. But at the same time, if you talk about over this season, I feel we've also come a long way from the start of the season. Last night was obviously disappointing. We had the game wrapped up, or we should have, and I think we got a little bit maybe complacent at the end of the game. I think we started to enjoy the game, being 3-1 up away from home against such a great team and in a great stadium, but the game really should have been done.
Raman, we'll go to you, please.
Connor, just a word on Alfredo Morelos and that record he broke last night in terms of most goals scored in Europe. Firstly, on that record, and just how big a role do you think he can play for the team going forward on all fronts, both domestically and in Europe?
Yeah, well, obviously great for him to beat the record. It's obviously a great achievement. Beating, obviously, a football club legend in Alan McCoy's to that record is obviously a great feat. And I think that's something that we all know, how much it can help us. We've seen last year, especially in the first 6 months, what he did, what he can do. And if he can get back to scoring goals, then it's only going to help this football club and help the team.
Alison Conroy, go ahead, please.
Connor, in terms of yourself, how you feel? Obviously, this monthly award obviously is recognition of your form so far as well.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a good place. I feel mentally good. I feel physically good, and obviously the recognition's nice. But at the same time, I'm just happy it's been a good month. We've had a tough month. We spoke about it last night. We were all bitterly disappointed, and we said we've had a great month. We've obviously gone away to Celtic, away to Kilmarnock, away to Standard Liège, home to Lech Poznan, away to Benfica. So I think if you would have said we'll win every game so far apart from the Benfica game and get a draw away, then we would have been happy. But obviously, as last night went, we were bitterly disappointed.
David Edgar, please.
Hi, Connor. How do you, if you like, put the disappointment of last night behind you for Sunday and then focus on the fact that you did play some excellent football last night? How as a player and as a group of players do you say, right, okay, let's try and forget about the disappointment of the result and just focus on the good things ahead of Hamilton?
Well, I'm sure we'll have a debrief today. We'll go through the game, and I'm sure that the manager will show us those good bits. And we knew on the pitch, we knew we was playing good football. We knew at times we was cutting them apart. But again, we got hurt at crucial moments, which this season has been unlike us. But I don't think we played the quality that we did last night. But no, at the same time, we'll be raring to go on Sunday. We've got a squad of players that will be ready to go, and we know it's a massive 3 points.
Gabriel, go ahead.
Morning, Connor. It's obviously November and you're still undefeated in all competitions. How important is that for you as a group of players? And do you feel it's almost going under the radar that that's still a stat?
Maybe. I don't really know. We're just plodding along. We're just we're trying to forget about the noise and just concentrating on the next game. We have another game in 2 days' time. So it's all about us recovering in the next 2 days and getting ready for Hamilton. And then if we can beat those, then some boys will get a rest and some boys will obviously go off an international. But the main thing for us is winning games of football. We know where that'll take us, and we have to keep doing it because, as I said, we play every 3 days and we want to be as successful as we can in all competitions.
Charles Patterson, please.
Hi, Connor. Just on that, do you think that this group of players has now come to the realisation, you mentioned the phrase plodding along, that's actually perhaps what you need to do to win a title and to compete right till the end of the season? I mean, this is a classic trap game, maybe, the one on Sunday that maybe in the past the team might have struggled with. Have you come to realisation as a group that actually sometimes it's just about grinding it out?
Yeah, I think so. We've had big meetings this season with a large portion of the players, and we spoke about it. We all know what's at stake. We've all been here long enough now to recognise what's needed in the league and what's needed in Europe. So yeah, as I said, it's a massive game. Sure, other people have looked at it like we can take 3 points, but we've slipped up here before, and we need to be at it both mentally and physically, and make sure that we take 3 points.
Finally, David Tanner.
Good morning, Connor. Can you compare and contrast the Rangers of now to the one that lost to Hamilton just before lockdown, please?
I don't know. I think we had about 30 shots at goal, about 100 crosses, but we didn't score a goal. I made a mistake that haunted me the whole of lockdown, obviously being so close to it. But what can I say? It was one of those nights, and at the moment, those nights aren't happening for us. I feel like we're a team full of confidence, and we're a team that's winning football matches, and it doesn't matter which way it happens. I feel like we've got the know-how now in the league to be able to win different games of football. And hopefully that's right for Sunday.
Folks, if you just want to mute and go off screen, the manager will be with